Welcome to this core strength session using weights. I'm using a kettlebell, but if you've got dumbbells, then that's absolutely fine too. Remember, with the weight, you want to challenge yourself so that it's tough, but you don't want to lose your form. So take your weight up or down depending on that. We're going to start round on all fours. And we're going to have our weight just on one side of the mat. It doesn't matter which side it is. Just put it slightly behind the hands. Hands are going to come forward. At kneeling plank to start. So remember, with your plank, you want to tuck the tailbone under as you come forward so that you're in a nice strong position through the body. You're not letting the belly hang down towards the floor. So scoop the tailbone under, nice strong position, shoulders engaged. And then from there, we're going to reach with the opposite hand, pull the weight through to the other side, and then switch. So we just use the opposite hand to pull the weight underneath us and switch. So the aim of this is to keep the body as still as possible so that when you lift up the weight, you're not shifting your whole torso and then shifting it back the other way. Okay, so it's an anti-rotation exercise through the body. So nice and strong, try and take it as far to the side as you can and then reach through and as far as you can back the other way, without twisting the body side to side as you go. So when you're feeling confident with that, if you want to take it to a full plank, tuck the toes. Again, scoop the tailbone under so it's a nice strong plank position, not dropping to the floor. Same movement, trying not to take the body side to side as you move the weight side to side. So stay strong through the center. Got a little way to go. Remember, you can stay in your plank, but if you start to struggle, either take a lighter weight and carry on, or you can switch to kneeling plank again. Think ribs to hips, scoop that tummy under, or scoop the tailbone under, I should say. Scoop the tummy in. We've got 30 seconds left. Keep the body as still as you can. One side and then the other. Keep it going, last 10. Nearly there. And then we're going to pause on one side. Doesn't matter which side you pause on to start. We're going to take it in our hand, keep that strong plank position. So drop into a kneeling plank if you need to. We're going to pull the weight up and back, so elbow goes as high as possible, tap the floor. So either position, we're going to go for 10, 9, nice and strong through the body, don't let the belly drop. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 10 on the other side to finish. 10, 9, keep the tailbone tucked under, lower abs pulled in. Last 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Take it back for a second, little stretch. Come up, grab hold of your weight and come into a kneeling position. From here, we're going to take the left leg forward. So you want the foot in line with the hip. So your hip distance apart, not too wide, because we want to challenge the balance a bit here. And then from here, we're going to do nice tall spine, slightly tucked under with the tailbone so we're not pushing the bottom back. Strong again through the center, so there's lower abs pulling in. Lift the crown of the head to the ceiling, and then you're going to push the weight out in front, bring it back, out and in. For 10, tall spine, open chest, keeping the body as still as possible. For 5, 4, 3, 2, on the 1, leave the weight out and we're going to twist towards that front knee. Return. Twist towards the front knee. Return. Keep the body really still. The hips really still, I should say. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, pull the lower abs in nice and tall through the spine. 2, last one, 1. Bring the weight in, it's going to circle round the back of the head and then go back the way you came, circle around the head. Again, try and keep the body really still so you're not swaying through the torso. Go one way, go back the other way, around and back. One more in each direction. Circle around, go back. Take the weight in the right hand. We're going to press up and over the head and back. Press up through that right shoulder and arm, keeping the body again as still as possible. Crown of the head reaching tall, hips nice and still. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on the 1, come down, take it in both hands, but then take it up over that left knee. So up towards the left, and then we're going to take it down to the right hip. So it goes up to the left, down to the right. So I'll show you from this position, up and down. Keep the body really still, sweeping the arms. Good, we've got 6 more from here. Pull those lower abs in, keep the crown of the head lifting. Control the movement so you're not dropping the weight, it's controlled on the way down. Good, for 3, 2, last one, 1. Take it into your right hand and come so that you're kneeling with both knees. And then as we take the bottom back, we're going to punch the weight up over the head. Try and keep it there as you go up and down. Lower the bottom towards the heels and then come back up. Try and keep that weight over the head. Tall spine, open chest. Got 6 more from here. 6, 5, lower abs in, nice tall spine. Last 2. Last 1. Good, come down, shake it off. We're going to do the same on the other side. So stepping forward with the right knee, nice and tall through the spine. Remember, you want that slight push forward of the hips so we don't sink the bottom back. So slightly scoop under the tailbone, lower abs pull in, tall spine. Starting off with that press in front, so out and in, out and in. Lift through the crown of the head, lower abs in. We've got 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, on the 1. 1, arms stay out. Imagine those headlights on your hip bones. Keep them facing forward as you twist, return, twist, return. So we're twisting towards the right knee. Good, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back in, take it into your left hand. We're going to punch it up and over the head on that left side. Good, 6 more from here. Keep that body nice and still Nice and strong through the center. Last 2. 1. Come back, take it in both hands. Remember, it goes up over the right side, down to the left hip. So up to the right, down to the left hip, keeping the body really still and stable in the center. So pulling in those lower abs, keep strong. Nice tall spine. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In front, we're going to circle it round one way, circle it back the other to keep the body still so you're not moving through the torso. Get really still, strong through the lower abs. I've got one more in each direction. Come back. Take it back to a kneel. Remember, you're taking the bottom to heels. As you do, the weight goes up over the head. Try and keep it there. Nice and tall through the spine. Lower abs pulled in, strong through the center. We've got 6, 5, 4, lower abs in. Keep the breath flowing. Last 2. And 1. Excuse that crunch, that was my knee. Come down. Take the legs in front. We're going to take it to the floor. So come back onto the mat. Remember, in this position, we don't want to flatten the back completely into the floor, but we don't want to arch it away to the ceiling either. So if you do those 2 extremes, arching the back, flattening the back into the mat, find that midpoint. So we've got just that small arch away from the floor, and we want to hold there. So pulling in those lower abs. The weight's going to go over your chest in your both hands. We're going to do leg extensions. So as we extend one leg away and tap the heel on the floor, the weight is going to go over behind us as close to the floor as you can manage with control, and then bring it back with the leg. Same on the other side, reach the weight away with the leg and come back. So everything travels away from the body and then pulls back in. Okay, so you want your rib cage to stay down here. So as the arms go behind you, don't let the rib cage lift up towards the ceiling. Keep it down on the mat, small arch in the lower back. Okay, that's your option 1. Option 2, to make it a little bit more challenging, just lift the feet off the floor. Don't bring the knees in towards you because that tends to flatten you through the back. So keep the knees sitting over the hips. Same thing. But you're going to have to work a little bit harder now because the weight of the legs is a little bit heavier. So hold that position through the body, ribs down, small arch in the lower back. I exhale as I travel away from the body because that's where the effort is. And as I exhale, everything can pull in through my center to help stabilize and control. And then inhale as I return. If you want to make it more challenging, bring the feet up level with the knees so then they feel a little bit heavier again, hanging off the pelvis. Remember, go as close to the floor with both the arms and the legs without the ribs lifting, without your lower back arching. Good, we've got a minute from here. Remember, you can always make it easier again to carry on. So your easier options are hanging the feet or feet flat on the floor and working there. But challenge yourself, it should be tough, but form should still be there. So breathing all the time, not holding the breath. Rib cage down on the mat, small arch in the lower back. 30 seconds left. Good. We've got last 20 seconds. Reach. Last 10. Keep it going. Remember, control that weight, don't let it drop behind you. Last ones to each side and then we're done. Good, come back. Feet down, weight down. Let's take a stretch. Great work, well done.